So again, you can hear me. Well, yeah. So again, I just want to give thanks to I think they can hear me.
Can y'all hear us in the back?
Not through the mic, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you without the mic. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand up so you can hear me better. How's that?
They probably turn the volume on.
Hello, sir. It's okay, daughter. I'm fine. Okay, so again, you can never give enough thanks. I want to.
We
got elders in here. Okay. Hello. Testing.
It works.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So back to square one. Again, I want to give my sincere, gratitude, first of all, to the Creator, and then to the elders who have really enriched this journey, okay, and who have sacrificed so much. It's the foundation upon which we stand. And somehow in the process of this long journey life, we call life, sometimes their words, their voices are silenced after a while. And I feel it is our job, to complete the circle. I mean, it's a complete spectrum. It's the young, it's the middle, and it's the elders. And if we don't attend to the young and the elders, and it kind of caves in the middle. So I do believe that this project that I have ventured on for the last little over 3.5 years now has helped to bridge that gap in some way in our spirits, and giving us hope and trying to define what our narrative is, where we fit into it, and what help us to better define our role. How can we help? We all have different experiences, we all have different backgrounds, families, and so on and so forth. But I'm sure that we come across elders on a regular basis, and it's important to connect with them because they have much to say, and we have many, many missing chapters in our lives. And sometimes I talk to my cousin Pat, not even in the same book, but we can't capture everything, but we have great history of great African civilizations. Like one of the elders I'm reminded of, Mr. Randy Weston, and he said his father told him, he said, son, when you go outside of this house, go through those doors, you're going to walk into a mountain of lies. But in this house, you're going to know the truth. Okay? He said his father filled the walls with great 5,000 years ago of information. He said when you travel all of Africa, he said when you're in Ghana, you're Ghanaian. When you are in Morocco, you're Morocco. Wherever you go in Africa, because it all belongs to you. And it's important that I feel that I am a vehicle to help their voices be heard, because it's crucial. And I think a lot of times, I have talked to many of the young people, and they express to me that it has never been in the curriculum, period. Okay? And that they feel that if somehow they were able to connect with some of the elders, that it would help them, because not everybody has been blessed with a grandmother that's living or that they're connected to. But I'm sure there are elders in the community, okay, or else we wouldn't be here today. So again, on that note, Mr. Peter Bell, when he speaks of he's in my first book, and he talks of his relationship with Malcolm. Okay, and I asked him, how did he get through it? Because he was around there when he was assassinated. And he said that he wrote through the night. That's how he was able to get through it. And then Dr. Sonora Simpson, in her beautiful garden that she maintains Her home is beautiful, her heart is beautiful, and creating a program for the mentally challenged, okay, that is the blueprint that they follow today. And Dr. Nichols, Dr. Edwin Nichols, who is here with us this evening, will actually come up for a minute, Mr. Nichols, if you will, because I want him to just say something regarding the importance of reaching out to young people. That's okay. We fall, but we get up. I fall sometimes standing up. But I'd like to say too that beloved Mother Vivian Taylor, okay, it's amazing. I just met her a couple of months ago, and she's 101 years old. And actually, I'm working on a series with the books, and the first one, like I said, is A Generation Found, Precious Pearls of Wisdom, and the other one's A Generation Found, The Journey Continues, and now I'm working on A Generation Found, Legacy. And Mother Vivian will be in that upcoming book and documentary. So we honor you, all of you, and thank you. And my dear Uncle Roy, who taught me, I said, well, Uncle Roy, I don't have a stand for the camera, right? He said, use your arm as your tripod. So I did that with 91 elders and my arm as my tripod. And he's taught me. He's a great photographer and a great person, my second father. And my daughter is here. She surprised me tonight. Came in from New York, and her friend Keisha. He's very surprised by that. Okay. Dr. Nichols, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for your service. Okay, thank you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Right, testing 1, 2, 3. The little red light came on. Yeah, a little red light.
It's on. It's on.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's not really a question and answer type of setting. It's just I want to ask you the importance of how do you feel with this particular project that it could help young people have a better understanding, use it as a blueprint, or how do you feel this book can impact the youth or anyone?
Okay. Well, I think it's very valuable, and I'll tell you why. When I was growing up, I had the advantage of having my grandmother alive, and from time to time she lived with us, and she always moved to the place where the last child was born. So she would be with us for one while, and then she'd go to somebody else. But my children don't have that option. My son left Morehouse 30 years ago, went to study in China, and he's remained. He's still in China, and he has my two grandchildren are there, and I get to see them now. With COVID, I haven't seen them at all. So I see them on Zoom and things like that, but that's not some in the house cooking and fixing meals and talking and sharing ideas. So I think this is exceedingly valuable because it puts us in contact with people that are grandparents or the elders of our society. And I think that's very important. So that's why I think it's so very important to have this work. And in addition to that, we're a culture of oral history. And oral history, if you don't have a guru to carry it on, it gets lost. And here it is in documentation and on film. And I think that's going to last, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. And all of you that are here that are part of it, I'm very happy that we've all had the opportunity to be a part of this reference and to elders. And for the first time, I came in here tonight. The young man at the counter called me Baba, and that's the first time that I've not felt resentment. Like, who do you call it Baba? was quite pleased that he called me Baba. I said, that's nice, I like that. So, I'm very graceful to be Baba. Thank you.
And, okay, and Mr. Peter Bailey, do you have a couple words you would like to share? Thank
Turn around. I just want to say that from the very beginning of this project, when I was first approached, I was enthusiastic about it, and I just get more enthusiastic as I see it, it going, because I truly believe that this is going to prove to be one of the most valuable instruments for our young people. Something they can see, not just read, but actually see. And that is very, very important. And I just want to say that one of my daughters-in-law, my birthday was last Friday.
All right.
And she gave me a book of photographs that she had put together that covered the last 55 years of my life. All pictures, no words. Everything in it is just photographs. I told her it's one of the 3 best birthday presents that I've ever received in my life. And I told my son, you got a prize. You better not never let her get one. It is, what we're doing is extremely important. I wrote a column that I hope will be in this coming Washington Informer. Focus on the attempt, if you ever doubt the importance of history, all you have to do is see what is happening today with the governor of Florida, the governor of Virginia, and other people like that. If history was not important, they would not be spending all of this time that they're doing trying to whitewash it and block it and deny it. So I tell the young people that I know and in my family that if you don't think history is important, just see why they're doing what they're doing. I mean, they're absolutely going almost insane, trying to do everything they can to block the teaching of history. So we must make sure that our children understand that history is extremely important, and we make sure that we present to them as much of that history as we possibly can. Thank you very much.
Any of your words of 101 years on the planet will be appreciated, highly appreciated.
Well, this all started, I'm 101, and I've been around a little while. But I'm fascinated with my great-granddaughter, who's 7. It's such a difference to see older people, children are viewing in reverse. They're getting hair, getting teeth, learning how to walk. We're losing our hair, losing our teeth, and we're trying our best to stand up. The way we go around and see the children, that's the best part of my life now, is to see small children playing together and and laughing and going on. It's such an enjoyment now to watch young children. Now that you're older, you don't see the same things. I'm very fascinated with the generation that's coming up. They're so confused. I mean, I don't understand how all this confusion can be so prevalent with us now. I mean, everything is so not good. Not good. And I just say to my great-grands, my grandchildren, you know, always think of somebody else. Always try to help somebody else. Because you never know when you're gonna need them. And you know, when I was coming up, I'm fourth of 9 children. Never thought that I would be the only one living all this time. Oh, everybody's gone. On both sides of the family. And I say to my daughter, which is a godsend, I said, you know, we must remember things are never going to be the same. They're not supposed to be the same. They're supposed to progress and get better. But the young people, some of the young people have the attitude that they're the ones, you know, I'm going to do it my way or no way. And that's wrong because you got to remember there's always somebody else. Always somebody else. God has been too good for you not to remember that. Yeah. Now to God be the glory because we all need Him. And He's kept us this far. We have a lot to be thankful for. A lot to be thankful for. God bless all of you.
Thank you.
I really don't like to do this. Even though it may seem that I like for my friends that I'm talking all the time.
Yes.
But I must say that this was quite a surprise for me to be included in the book. And that before that time, I would have rejected even being in it because I don't like the notion of taking credit for what we've done because we've done nothing. God made a lot. We are doing what was designed for us to do. So I'm fulfilling what I was born to do. And I think that everybody in this audience needs to know that if you don't get up every day thinking of what you can do to help others, then you're missing a great opportunity. So when we leave here, it should be what can we do to help somebody? And we don't need to get credit for it. And so the pictures are, while good, to me it's like getting credit for something that I don't deserve.
Okay, so I humbly, I just want to say that it's a matter of just respect and honor, okay? And it's almost like we can never give back to God what God has done for us, okay? But it helps us to learn, it has helped me and the people surrounding me to not take advantage or just take for granted, you know, just all of the sacrifices and the strides that have been made and to help them to define what you're saying. It's like a blueprint. This book for me, you know, and I hope others will serve as a blueprint because it's from every walk of life, okay? And just like one of the young, I think it was my granddaughter, she looked at the book, she said, Nana, she said, you mean you went around and you interviewed all those old people? She said, so now, when I don't know what to do, I can pick up the book and I can see what it is I'm supposed to do. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you know, to God be the glory, but at the same time, it's amazing. Okay, and we treasure you. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you to Sankofa. This is my second book signing here, and thank you to everyone who took the time out to come and be a part of this very important day. And thank you for bringing your mother out.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you all.
All right, thank you.
Okay, feel free to grab a book at the register. You already got one?
I paid for it.
What's your name?
Sakina.
Oh, I got yours back there for you.
Has she already signed?